Hey, my name is Destiny. Welcome to my channel. If you're an OG, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on your post notifications for when I post, which will be every Friday. I'm trying to keep the content coming. I'm trying to keep y'all engaged. And to be honest, I'm trying to build a bingeable series that you can listen to while you're cleaning, cooking, driving, like a podcast. Let me know some ideas that you have. Always leave comments and questions down below. And let's go ahead and get into the video. Give me one break, I need faith, better believe you, better receive. Hey girl, let's talk. Do you ever feel like you're trying to balance everything from work, family, relationship, the dog, your hygiene, your working out, your meal prep, keeping up with your car, making sure your bills are paid, making sure you're budgeting? That sounds like a lot, right? Even saying all those things just completely overwhelmed me. So if you ever feel like you're trying to balance everything, this video is for you. And of course, who would I be if I didn't have notes? So I have typed up a whole little outline and stuff. We're going to get into it. This video is not going to be too long. Don't worry, babes. I know the attention span is not long. Not saying anything about you. My attention span in general is not long. So yeah. Between work, responsibilities, trying to eat healthy, trying to work out, and trying to balance every other relationship that you have in life, it can seem like you literally don't have enough hours in the day. And I can say that because I have seen other creators and I'm like, oh my gosh, how are they getting all this done? How is she editing this and then recording this and then posting this and then going to work out and then making sure that she gets enough hours of sleep, making sure she's drinking her water, making sure she's hitting her protein goal. And I still haven't mastered it. I want to share some tips with you that have helped me, and as someone who is not perfect, because nobody is, I want to share them with you. So tip number one, plan your week. Plan your week. I'm talking about the dinner dates that you're going on. I'm talking about the dates in general you're going on. I'm talking about when you go to work, when you're getting up, when you're going to sleep, when you're working out, when you're walking your dog. Plan your week out. And I know it may seem overwhelming, like, okay, oh my gosh, that's so much. Here is the best tip that I can give you. I know a lot of people are saying, don't use AI, F AI, da da da. Me personally, ChatGPT has been my bestie. So I will put my entire schedule, like, I gotta work between this time, I gotta go do this, I have to go work out this time, whatever. Can you please plan my week for me so I can get X, Y, and Z done? Personally, it has been a game changer, especially when it comes to content, because there's days that I need to be editing, there's days I need to be posting, there's days that I need to be recording, there's days I need to be looking for content ideas. There's just different days for different things, and sometimes it can feel overwhelming for you to get 80 things done in a week. Not saying that you should overload yourself, but it can be overwhelming for you to get a lot of things done in the week when you look at how much time you may spend at work, and you may think, how do I even have the hours outside of this to even get all this stuff done? You do have enough hours in the day, but you do have to prioritize them. And I would say plan it out, and then also look into time blocking. You could be like, okay, I get off work at 5, so maybe it takes me 30 minutes to drive home. Okay, so from like when I get home at 5:30 between 6:30, like I'm not doing anything. Like I'm literally just vegging out. I'm on TikTok, I'm scrolling. But when 6:30, 6:45 comes around, okay, now I need to, if I didn't meal prep, cook dinner, take my dog out, I don't know, read a book, journal, whatever it is that I need to do to be productive or something that I'm trying to get done. Time block it out so that you know when you're doing this and when you're doing that. It'll also help you and save you from making last minute plans and for people calling you and be like, hey, do you want to go do? No, I don't. I can't actually, because between 7 and 8, I gotta go do this. And it's no disrespect to you, but that's me putting a boundary up to myself, because if I don't get this YouTube video edited, tomorrow I'm gonna feel like shit. And that's just me being honest. So time block and plan your week. When it comes to working out, keep your workouts realistic. You do not have to work out 7 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 days a week. For most people, that's unrealistic. I'm sorry if you hear that sound. That's the air conditioning unit outside just doing its job. But make your workouts realistic. So if you can do 4 days a week, awesome. If you need to space them out, space them out. Cardio here, upper body day here, lower body day here, arms, back, I don't know, stomach, whatever you want to do. Ab day, whatever you want to do, however you need to do it. But make sure that you're not overloading yourself and trying to go insanely crazy. Keep it simple, stick to a routine, and that is also how you will see your progress if you stick to one workout routine and you just keep going and going week after week and month after month. You're going to be like, dang, I can lift more now, or dang, like my quads look really good because I've been doing Bulgarian split squats consistently with my workout plan on leg day. That was tip number 2. Tip number 3 I want to talk about is meal prepping. This is something that's like a love and hate relationship. For me personally, I don't know if I necessarily love meal prepping, but I also hate when it comes Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know what I'm eating for lunch or dinner or breakfast, and now I have to eat out, and now I have to go grab this, and now I have to take off time from work in my lunch break to go do this instead of just taking my meal prep and warming it up and the meal prep was done. So I encourage you to take a couple hours out, even if it's an hour or two, meal prep. It doesn't have to be complicated. You could do tacos. You could do nachos. You could do like one of my go-to meals is like it's like chicken thighs, cucumbers, tomatoes, a little tzatziki sauce with some rice. You're doing a little bowl, anything bowl, Chipotle bowl, make them at home. Meal prep. I've also seen a lot of people go to Chipotle and get like their family stuff and meal prep that too. If that works for you, you don't want to cook it yourself, go to Chipotle. Get the family thing and then put it in the containers, meal prep, done. Keeps you from spending money every single day on eating out. If you try to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner eating out every day, you're going to be poor and big. So meal prep, take the couple hours out that it takes, get your lunch together, get your dinner together, figure out what you want for breakfast, figure out what snacks you need to have in the house so that you're sticking to your calorie deficit, so that you hit your protein goals and all those things. Meal prep, meal prep, meal prep. This is something that I feel like I did without really realizing. Combine social gatherings with things that also benefit you. So if you want to hang out with your friends, be like, do you want to go for a walk? And then we can grab coffee before and we can walk after, or we can go get some ice cream and walk, even though you're doing something fun. Combine it with something that's also beneficial to you. Do you want to go play tennis? Do you want to go play pickleball? Do you want to go to the beach and go swim? Like, combine it with something, even though you're hanging out with someone else, make sure that you're also doing stuff that's beneficial for you, not just sitting around and like doing nothing. The reason that you want to do this is so that way you're still maintaining those friendships, but you're also taking care of yourself in that same hanging out space. I'm not saying every single time that you can't go out to dinner with your friends. I just went out to dinner with my friend like 2 weeks ago. But what I am saying is, okay, maybe the next hangout we go for a walk and we go walk by the park and we go get some ice cream and it's cutesy, but I'm still like getting my cardio in for the day. I'm still doing something. I'm taking in some carbs and some sugars and fats and things, but I'm also walking and things like that. Try to combine your hangouts with things that also benefit you and intermingle them. Go to the gym with your friend. How are they your friend? You can't go to the gym with them. You can't go lift some weights with them. Then they're not your friend if the only thing that you can do is sit around and eat fried chicken. Sorry. I had to say it. That was tip number 4. I have one more tip for you, so on to tip number 5. Also, throughout this video, I realized that I do talk kind of fast. I also have a lisp, so I wanted to preface that and say that if you have a hard time understanding me, I apologize. I am trying my best to enunciate, but I do talk a little fast because that's just exactly how fast my brain goes. Okay, last tip. I just felt like I need to put a disclaimer out there, especially if you're sitting at home or if you're driving and you're just listening to this and you're like, oh my God, Ramble Junction. For the girlies that minds go like this, I appreciate you for understanding. And if your mind doesn't go this fast, I also appreciate you for understanding. Okay, last tip, I promise. Tip number 5. Give yourself grace. Realize that from week to week, the weeks will look different. The days will look different and the hours will look different. You may plan to wake up at 5:30 every day and work out at 6:30 every day. But then maybe one day you slip and you work out at night. Who cares? Or maybe you don't work out that day. It's okay. The point is to keep going. I forgot what the quote was and I really wish I would have wrote it down. But basically, you have like 24 hours to not do something and then the next day you gotta go. So it's cool if you don't do something for one day, but it can't be 48 hours of you falling off of your meal plan and eating Checkers and Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. You can't do that 3 days in a row. You get one day. You get one and then you get back up. But have grace with yourself. Balance is about sometimes this week will be shitty and the next week will look the best, but as long as you get things done, you're getting things done, and that's all that matters. Let me know in the comments down below what helps you stay balanced when it comes to relationships, friendships, going to work, working out, meal prepping, all of those things. Anything that you feel like will be helpful, please also put it in the comments below, not just for me, but for everybody else here. So I hope that this video helped you, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments down below. Remember, it's always positive vibes, and thank you for coming to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! And you